Duets with Dice presents A Promise of Vines, A Changeling the Dreaming Chronicle. Episode 1. Alright. So, we are back, and it is finally time to get back into
the closet.
The closet. Where we record.
Where we belong.
And so, we are getting ready to get started
into our second season.
Our second Changeling Chronicle. And so, yeah.
Is that where we're gonna put it in?
Yeah. That's the space for you to put it in, to put the title in.
Oh, we were gonna do it up front.
Oh, I mean, we're doing that too, but now I'm going to also record just a very plain title, and you have to edit it into that spot.
No I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna deep fry your voice. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
Oh, God.
So, we're delving back into the life of
Adelaide
Francois. So, at the end of our last chronicle, you were sitting on a hearty chunk of XP.
Well, that's because I, kind of struggle with spending XP.
Yeah,
I guess I'm one of those
do.
players.
You really do.
I can't help it. I guess I don't want to buy it unless it kind of feels like appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm showing back up just like more buff, I guess. Not like really.
Not really.
But like
I forced you to spend this XP because I heard on the Midnight Express podcast a story a long time ago.
Oh, about the buff boggin?
I don't know if he was a boggin, but they were playing Changeling, and so I imagined it to be a boggin.
Yeah.
Where the guy was real shy about spending XP, and the GM had asked him, "How much XP do you have?" And he's like, "Oh, like 96." And
that's a lot.
That's a lot of XP. And he was just like, "Yeah, I just don't know what to spend it on." And so I had always imagined that he just showed up the next session looking ripped to shit, just busting in the door like, "Hey guys, it's me."
Howie Ladleman shows up and he's like, "My name is Howard Ladleman now." And his ladle
like,
isn't like a little ladle, it's like fucking big, like a club.
Yeah. Alright, so,
that's what happened with me. So I'm not Adelaide Francois anymore. I'm like Addison Frenchman.
Oh.
And I'm just so much more buff than I was. I also have a mustache.
You just show up. You're Luminolux at Fiona.
I mean, yeah.
There you go. Alright, so, speaking of which, we can just dig right in. Also, if you're watching this by now, you're probably seeing it on a very pretty screen. It's, we got a lot of awesome, character portraits from
Dion Overtoun.
Our good buddy. Dion Overtoun.
So much art.
So much.
Go to their blog. There's more.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's so much.
There's a lot, and really, really talented. And so,
definitely leave us a comment telling us how much you like it.
Yeah, that too. Very excited. All right. So, we will begin, in a dream. As is appropriate to a Changeling Chronicle. You find yourself out in a rainy, muggy street. You're sitting at the corner, you hear horns honking, you see a lot of heavy traffic. The buildings you are near are tall, stretching into the sky, with red and brown brick, old windows, and you feel a slight chill across your back as someone approaches. Lumina.
What is it?
Lumina, I need your blade.
I lift aside my, almost like a buckskin sort of coat, and I, pull it out from my jacket and hand it, holding a scabbard and aiming it, and sort of like placing it out horizontally in front of me for him to take the blade.
The faceless individual takes the blade and looks at you and says, "Pity me for what I have to do. But it will be for the best, I hope. I truly, truly hope."
You know, I stand with you for this decision. Completely.
Thank you. That and just sort of looks away. The rain is falling. It's dark out, and amongst all of the traffic, you've handed over your sword. Tell me about this sword. What's it look like?
Oh, well, I mean, if we're going to be in theme, it's a glass blade. Of course it is.
Yeah. And what's the hilt look like?
Oh, I'd say definitely almost a sort of the silver, where the part where you grip at the end does have a lion's head pommel. Of course, I am House Fiona.
And so the individual grabs the scabbard and says, "I'm sorry, but it must be done.
I know.
Do not think ill of me when it is said and done. I will find you.
I'll be waiting.
Hopefully not too long." And you turn and run off into the distance. The loud footsteps echoing against the puddles that are formed along the sidewalk. Just you, until it is just you standing there
with my empty scabbard.
With your empty scabbard over the streetlight. You see them enter the streetlight that is across the. That's at the not across the road, but like at the sidewalk where the block ends. There's another street light. You see them enter that light. They turn to face you, and you can sort of see their face at this point. But then they run back around the block, and you wake.
I just awaken. Is the sun out when I wake up?
Yeah. You're there in your room. It's been about a day since well, not a day, but yesterday rather. We did our teaser. The events of that teaser.
Yeah. And
happened.
so that The heart is in my room.
Your knife in that heart, which, as you approached it, as you lifted it, has a meaty heft to it. It is heavy. It is dripping with strange ichor.
Is it still green?
It is still green. Still
is the ichor green?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oof.
It is a glowing green. And I assume you've removed the knife from it.
I kind of took the whole thing and I put it in a Louis Vuitton shoebox and I put it up in my room. And so when I wake up, I sort of look over at the sun shining through my window. Wow, I slept in really late today.
Yep.
And then my eyes
flashing
fall.
1 o'clock on your alarm clock.
That's really unlike me. Maybe it's the heart. And I go, it's at the foot of my bed, or I slept next to it.
Yeah.
And I just lean over and I lift the lid of the box to peek in there at it to see if it's still pulsing.
It's not pulsing. It's just sitting.
Oh, man. I should ask someone about this heart. But I'm busy right now. And I take the heart and I go to the end of my bed where I have a little hope chest and stuff. And I open it up and I put it in there and then I close it.
Yeah.
That is a later on today me problem. For today me, I'm gonna go say hi to my dad. And I go to our guest room and pound on the door.
Yeah. Hello?
Papa!
Oh, Addie opens the door.
I'm sorry I slept in so late.
You just woke up?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've been having bad dreams.
Well, your brother and I were going to go to see a movie later. Do you want to come?
What movie?
It doesn't matter, really. I just want to get him out of the house a little bit.
I'd go to act as a buffer, but maybe you and him should spend a little time together.
That was my thought, but
he's gone through a lot lately.
Yes. But afterwards, if you would like to come with us to dinner,
of course, I'd love that.
Oui. Yes. Well, all right, my petit bonbon.
Yes.
I have got to get ready.
Okay.
I still need to shave.
No, you don't need to shave at all. Oh. You're perfect.
I need to shave.
Oh, no.
I have not gotten the chance since I landed. And,
not
I
you.
am not trying to grow a beard that is unsanitary.
Oh, I guess you'd need a beard net, all things considered.
Yes, and I do not like those.
They interfere with your handsome good looks.
Indeed. So does the beard.
Oh, Papa.
All right, and he gives you a kiss on the forehead.
You are beloved.
All right, so I'm going to get ready. What are you going to do today?
Well, I mean, I do have a video I need to edit. I do have a thing that happened that I do need to talk to someone about.
What happened? Tell me about this thing.
Oh,
this very vague thing.
Oh, well, you see, it's a vague, I look down at the ground, and then I look back up. It's a YouTube thing.
Okay. You keep your secrets from me.
We should do a YouTube video.
I would love to.
It'll be great. You're very photogenic, and, well, yeah, we can record something and we can maybe talk about, what a trouble child I was.
Oh, yes. We could do that.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna let you get dressed, and then I'm gonna go do my mysterious YouTube thing.
Okay.
Okay, I love you, Papa.
I love you too.
I'm gonna scamper upstairs to...
Yep.
to get the box out of the chest. The box is right next to another Louis Vuitton box, but I have Louis' gun in that one. I'm just like, oh yeah, because I confiscated that. Just keep that in there, put some more stuff on it, and then grab that box. Okay. I have my box. I have my mini backpack. I have my ankle bracelet. God! Ooh!
You do have your ankle bracelet.
Ooh!
You are on house arrest.
Diddly... Darn it! Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. I call Aiden. And I get him on the phone.
Hello?
Hi, Detective Aiden Graham. I have a question about
Hello,
house arrest.
Citizen Adelaide Francois.
Oh, that's me. I have a question about house arrest. So
Another one?
I mean, it's pretty similar to the one that happened yesterday, but I need a refresher.
Okay.
So I can only leave my house if accompanied by someone responsible?
If accompanied by me, I could get around that. If you are attending your public service duty, which doesn't start until Monday.
Yeah.
It is Friday. Or no, it is Saturday.
Are you doing anything today? Do you want to?
I'm working. Yeah.
Oh yeah, police officers work all the time, nonstop. Mm-hmm. So something happened, and I just really need to take this heart to somebody who knows what it is.
This what?
There was a heart. There was a heart in my kitchen, and
I'm sorry.
yeah,
maybe
heart.
I'm not hearing you right.
Heart. Heart. There was a heart. There was a heart in my kitchen, and there was a knife in it, and so now it's in my Louis Vuitton shoebox. And I was gonna try to figure out where it came from, but I can't. I'm on house arrest.
Adelaide, what? I
don't know how to say it any slower.
Yeah, no, I hear you. What do you mean a heart? Like a human heart?
I mean, I don't know if it's human. It's green. But
This is a...
Yes.
Okay. There is a green heart.
Yeah. And it's in here. It's in my room. I'm looking at it right now. But I was just wondering if maybe you weren't working, or maybe you can say that you're doing on-the-field detective work and actually come and help me. Because I am on house arrest.
That
and this
sounds just a little bit unethical, but I'll do it.
Okay. Well, you can say that you're hitting the bricks. Is that
Yeah, I need to do a little bit of digging into that Braston's murder case anyway. And so
yeah.
I'm going to start following some leads. And
and my father's over, so you could probably even meet him.
oh.
Do you want to meet my dad? He's the most wonderful man in the whole world. You'll love him.
Your dad from Chicago?
Yeah, he flew down.
Okay.
Because I got...
what do I tell... How
Are you wondering how you're going to introduce yourself?
Yeah.
You can introduce yourself as Detective Aiden Graham.
Right. Okay.
That's what you're asking. Yeah? Don't worry. He'll love you immediately.
Okay. Sure. Does he think that I put you in jail? That's a little awkward.
Okay, yeah, and you were the one who took me to jail out of the hospital, huh?
I mean, it was just for like 45 minutes.
I mean, he probably doesn't think anything, like, he probably doesn't even know.
Okay. Should I dress a certain way?
Just dress how you normally are. You're already dressed fantastic. You know, with your little blazer, with your little tie, your badge.
I'm wearing a policeman's uniform at the moment.
That's fine.
Okay. All right.
Okay, well, I'll be waiting.
Okay. I will see you here in a little bit, Adelaide.
Okay.
And so,
all right, I gotta get my, and I take the box because I don't want to take it out of the box. I don't want to like touch it a lot. And I go to all my different backpacks, my little mini backpacks, and I like try to fit it in there, but it's like a shoebox.
Yeah, it's a shoebox.
And I'm just like,
real easy.
that one's too big. All right, what about this little cheeseburger backpack? That one won't fit either. Oh wait, my hot dog duffel. And I go to my hot dog shaped duffel bag, and it fits just right. There we go. And I put it over my shoulder.
Okay. So, it isn't too long, maybe about 30 minutes. Detective Aiden Graham arrives. You hear a ring at the doorbell, and you head down the stairs.
Down and then open it up. Hey!
Hello. Adelaide? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Papa!
The smog here in the
living room is rough. The closer
the smog
I get to
of
that
banality,
door,
specifically, it is
rough.
Yeah, it's been pretty rough lately.
It's almost like it's getting worse, like the smog over China.
Mm-hmm. And then there's the model house,
which is lovely.
that Louis built with Cassiopeia. And that is still a beacon of light downstairs. You keep it strategically placed in the kitchen
yeah,
where you need to work every day.
And like it's nice in there. God, it's so beautiful. Let me change the tiny little curtains. Oh, resentment. So beautiful.
And so yeah.
Let me get my dad, and then we can go and investigate.
Right.
I go and I get my dad. Papa, I want you to meet somebody.
Oh.
He's somebody very important.
Oh. Who is he?
He's a fantastic young gentleman.
No. He opens the door.
Come and meet.
Who?
Detective Aiden Graham.
He looks over.
This is my detective friend.
Oh. Hello, detective. Hello, sir. My name is Aiden. I am, and why are you here today? To see my baby?
Oh, we're going to go do a YouTube thing, but he has to be here because of my ankle bracelet.
Oh, I don't understand.
We're going to go do a YouTube thing, but he's here to escort me places. Because my ankle bracelet means I can't leave the house. Because I broke into a municipal building and did a bad thing.
Oh, okay. Well, you be good.
I'm always good.
And, your brother and I will be back around,
whenever. Take your time.
Maybe 8 o'clock. And we will bring dinner. What would you like, baby?
Anything, something buttery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can pick up some butter and,
just butter.
No. You cannot play that game, Adelaide. One day you are fit and young and beautiful, and then the next day he looks down at himself.
What?
It will all get away from you.
Oh, nothing has got away from you, Papa.
You are kind to lie.
Nothing's got away from you, or Louis either.
All right, well, Louis comes out of his room. What is he doing here?
we're gonna go take care of some ankle bracelet stuff for YouTube.
They pay you for that? This is my lunch. I'm on my lunch break.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well,
You're here to see Adelaide on your lunch break. Well, it's just,
we gotta go. We're burning
up
daylight.
time.
I gotta get going.
It's great to see you, Louis.
Have fun at your movie. Eat some popcorn for me.
We will.
Okay.
And so they,
love you.
They head out and, oh, jeez. Does he know that we're...
What?
I don't know. That's why I asked on the phone. Like, dating.
I guess I never really said anything to him. We are officially dating. Officially.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Is it official until I put it on Instagram? I shouldn't put it on Instagram. You'll get in trouble.
Yeah, I'd probably get in trouble for that.
Well, I won't put it there then, but it is official to me at least.
Still technically on paper a suspect in a murder. Though you are low on the suspect list.
Yeah. Well. No,
thankfully,
they don't know. Well, Louis just doesn't like you.
Oh.
But he might grow to.
Great.
It's okay. He doesn't like anybody.
That
Not even himself.
That's very sad.
Yeah.
Let's go. More people question my ethics.
Nobody's questioning your ethics. Nobody.
I got the distinct feeling that your brother was questioning my ethics.
Oh.
And possibly your father to an extent.
No, them?
But
No.
your dad does seem very nice.
He's wonderful. I'm getting into his car.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to see the thing?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to see it?
I mean, no, but yes.
Okay. And I'm sitting in the car and I put on my seatbelt and then I unzip the hot dog along the mustard line and I unzip it and there's a very fancy box.
Shoebox.
And I open it up.
What in the world?
Don't touch it.
Okay.
I slam it shut. You don't know what that is?
You're right, I don't, which is why I was trying to examine it.
Well, you can look at it with your eyes. Look. And I put the box closer.
Tries to smell it.
It's weird.
Doesn't really smell like anything.
Mm-hmm. It's oozing.
What is it oozing?
Green.
Green?
Mm-hmm.
Looks over. Can I touch it?
You can give it a tiny little poke. Like a really small one.
Reaches in, grabs a pair of gloves.
I just lean in. Oh my god, oh my god.
Sort of like leans in
god.
and pokes it. Oh.
Is it soft?
No.
It's hard?
It's very hard. It's like a rock.
Maybe it's not a heart.
He reaches in, grabs it, picks it up. Yeah.
Don't touch the knife. You don't know what that is.
It's your knife. I didn't know you still do you still have the knife? You haven't removed it at all?
No, it's still in there.
Okay.
When I got it, I took the box and I used the lid to scoop it into the box. It does have my knife. That's mine.
Right. And how did this happen?
I came home and it was in the kitchen on the counter.
Just
sitting there, right where I'd see it. It was really weird. I want to ask Lord Tierson about it.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea.
I don't know anyone else who would know anything about it. Here you go.
Puts it back. Alright, what do you want to do for YouTube?
We're going to Lord Tierson. We're not doing anything for YouTube.
Okay. Alright. So he drives out.
Have you been to this part of town?
Yes, I work here. And so he crosses the bridge
to the nice
that
part
heads
of town.
into Cresthaven, the nice part of town. The nicer part of town. Most of this area is like luxury condos, beachfront properties, a lot of very, very nice, very fancy little areas, a lot of painted wood buildings, very heavy on the sailor aesthetic, until you start driving back further inward, where you get to like there's like a fancy shopping district where there's like lots of really nice restaurants, lots of really just high-end sort of shopping.
A little boutique sort of thing.
And then further back once you start getting up onto the hill, you get into the mansion district, where a lot of the much more palatial estates and things of that nature are going to be. How does Tierson make his money?
I think his body has money. You know, I don't really ask. It's kind of rude. Lord Tierson is a mystery to me in some ways, because although he's very friendly and everything, sometimes it's hard to have, like, real conversations with him. I mean, he's very nice and everything. It's just, you know, he gets off topic.
Okay.
But, yeah, so when we go in, just be very polite. Don't touch anything. You're in there with me.
Sure. I understand.
You count. You're there under my protection. And you're technically my vassal. That's what he'll see you as. He might not ask you any questions directly. And so I'm very sorry ahead of time if he's rude to you.
Okay.
He doesn't mean it. He just doesn't mean it.
Alright. Okay.
Okay.
So,
here, it's this one right here.
Yep. Oh,
Pull in.
wow.
Let me punch in the code. And I just, like, crawl over him to punch in the code.
Yep.
Alright, there we go. Okay.
Gate opens. Drive up. Jeez, look at this place.
I know, isn't it nice?
This is ridiculous. You drive up a small hill until you get to this. There's a big red brick wall that has a stair that has like stairs carved into it. Mm-hmm. You get up there and you're up at the sidewalk and you're on this like extended patio that has a bunch of nice patio furniture on it and things like that. You can see there's a pool around the back.
How many lawn flamingos does he have?
He has 2 flamingos.
Like just real flamingos.
They're lawn.
They're like
lawn
flamingos.
They're lawn flamingos that talk to you, and so they.
All right.
Yeah, and so you go up and one of the flamingos like spreads its wings and its wings spread out in like a rainbow of colors. And it just sort of wah.
Oh!
Gets down, just sort of walks away.
I love this. I love visiting here.
Yeah, this is nuts.
Let me think. Would he have like a special weird door?
No, nothing like that.
Knock, knock.
But, yeah, you knock. The door opens. Hello. You see Jeeves. Jeeves is his butler, a slua who lives in the city, very prim and proper, and is known to be very keen on manners. And he opens the door and whispers, "Hello."
Good afternoon, or good morning, Jeeves. Is Lord Tierson here?
He pulls a pocket watch out of his breast.
It's afternoon. Oh, good afternoon, Jeeves. Pardon me.
Of course, my lady.
Is Lord Tierson available today?
I shall check with him post haste.
We'll wait in the foyer.
Who is your guest?
This is my vassal, Detective Aiden Graham.
He sort of leans forward and nods. I shall check with Lord Tierson immediately. A taller, gaunter Sluagh you have never seen. He has a very slender man-y vibe to him. And he just sort of turns around on his heel and walks ahead, one arm behind his back, very prim, very proper, and sit there in the foyer, and Aiden's just looking around. He's
this is chimerical,
yeah.
and he can see it. So
it is Versailles light.
It's nice, huh?
Yeah. Wow. This place is... Gosh. Huh.
You should see the ballroom. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, some of it might not even look like this in the real world.
No, I know. I see it both.
Yeah. Like that beautiful chair. It's a beautiful chair.
It's a fine chair, yeah.
But it's not like this.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's like gold.
Mm-hmm.
Gold carved into flowers along the rim of the chair. It doesn't look like it would be particularly comfortable to sit in.
But it is
beautiful. But the gold molds to the person sitting in it. It is exquisitely comfortable. Gosh. Eventually, you hear, Lumina!
Lord Tierson!
My
cousin!
Sweet cousin. He comes over, and
we do our little bow,
yeah,
and then our hug.
Little bow, little hug. And he looks over. Detective, I don't believe we've met. I am Baron Tierson ap Fiona. I am detective of... I am a PAPD detective Aiden Graham. Pleased to meet you. Of course. If I could speak with Adelaide alone for a moment. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
Here, you just wait out here. They'll probably bring you something to drink.
Jeeves. At once. And he goes off. Great. Aiden just sort of sits there and pats his legs. He's got a lot of nervous energy.
That tight white people smile where your lips just disappear, just like,
And so Tierson comes in and you meet in his secondary foyer, this one more of a study, where the books, the bookshelves, sort of dome upwards into the ceiling.
Yeah, and they stay in there. You know.
Yeah, and the books stay in there until he wants them to not. And there is a balefire centered in the center of the room.
So, Lord Tierson, I have something. So, the other day, I was out and about, and then I came home, and I unzip my thing, and I take out the shoebox, and then I lift the lid for him. I found this. It was in my house.
Oh my.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, I can't say that I have. My goodness.
You can pick it up.
He reaches in and
apparently it's okay to pick
it up and just sort of. He has he starts squeezing it a little bit. How repulsive!
It's pretty weird.
And this is your blade in it?
Yes.
He takes it out. Whoosh.
I mean, it's my blade, but I've just never seen anything like this, and I mean, if you don't know...
No.
It was very ominous. Who was in my house?
This is
alarming.
most worrying, considering your recent
issues
with the
Thalane. Yeah.
I can scarce believe them real. I let alone here in Point Avalon. I worry that we have not seen the last of them, and that one Thalane may have many friends.
She had one.
And that those friends might seek to avenge their loss to one degree or another.
Oh no.
It is all right. You will be protected. You are my vassal, and I shall keep you safe, because you are my vassal and also my beloved cousin.
I know that you'll do what you can. I just worry about my home, about the people in my home. Of course you'll be able to protect me, but what about Louis? I couldn't do anything to protect him, and you...
One shudders to think.
You know what happened.
Indeed. But you have the policeman now.
I do, but...
So he should be able to help you with you and your mortal connections.
I mean, that's true. He's very helpful, and he's very kind.
I fear I spend too many of my days locked away in this place. It is comforting. It is home. It is where I keep my hearth, and where I keep Anessa when she stays. However, the life that was once mine, I scarcely remember. It is but a fading dream to me at this point. And so, as much as I could and would help you with any situation that involves our kind, I fear there may be little I can do when it comes to
normal people.
Normal.
I mean, mundane people.
Mundane.
I know. I guess I really haven't recovered from the whole thing. I'm having a lot of bad dreams.
No one should expect you to, my dear. What you have been through is traumatic, and that is the part that they don't tell you about when you sign up to be a hero. That it comes with a fair degree of baggage, I should say.
I'd say so.
It's the part of the contract that is in very fine print.
Yeah, I suppose so. It's my burden to bear, and I know that, and I take responsibility.
And you know that any of us would do anything in our power to help you bear that burden.
Yeah. Thank you. I need that support. It's hard. I can't really talk about it.
Yeah.
To people. It feels like complaining.
You are due your complaints.
Doesn't feel like it.
You have earned your complaints. You have managed to be such an upstanding custodian of the Point Avalon freehold and the beach itself, upon which it sits.
Almost definitely.
You are due your frustrations. It is something you feel, then feel it. Do not be afraid to feel.
I start nodding. Yeah. You're right. I went through an ordeal. Yeah. I should treat myself.
Treat yourself to some self-pity. You've earned it.
Well, what do we do about the heart? Do you know anybody?
I may. may know somebody. I would have to call them in from one of the larger baronies. Or from one of the other dukedoms.
Let me think. Maybe... Maybe I'll ask my mommy? Maybe old Rook knows something.
Perhaps he is knowledgeable in many things that I must confess I am not.
He's very wise.
He is difficult to get a hold of.
Yeah, that's the problem. But maybe if I just hang out on the beach, he'll show up. I don't know. It's tough.
He arrives when he likes.
Needed, I suppose.
He is, however, very good at letting me know when he arrives back in town. He travels the coast.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Often. Yes.
Is Old Rook a fair? What? When I spoke to him, I didn't get the feeling he was like us.
No, he is not. He is not of Kithane.
What is Old Rook?
I don't honestly know. I've
How mysterious.
never thought to ask.
Well, yeah, because it seems rude.
He is a friend to us, a proven friend, from many remembrances.
Yes.
He helped commoner and she alike.
Well, if I can get a hold of him, I'll ask him. But until then, I guess I'll just hold on to it.
Well, that is one option. We don't know what it is, and we do not know by whom it was planted. And so it is difficult to say. I scant know what you should do with it.
I just don't know. But, maybe I could figure it out. Do you mind if I stay here for a little bit to do something?
Well, by all means.
So I sort of,
What do you plan to do?
You wouldn't happen to have a crystal ball? A crystal chandelier? Something shiny?
I have many shiny things.
What's the most amazing shiny thing you have?
That would probably be... I've got it. He gets up. He gets up and walks out. And he hears... Baxter!
Huh?
Baxter! Come to me! And...
What's a Baxter?
And you hear...